argumentative. All of this is argumentative. You can continue to go through this in an argumentative manner, then you're not going to get the result out. If you don't want to do this in the manner that, then there are steps that you can take that will get you the relief that you're looking for. You know, does she have a driver's license or state ID?
Yeah. But can't get is like she wasn't getting any SNAP or anything, so I don't know how they got how they received her social security number. They said they didn't find any evidence of hers because remember her handbag, but how did you get her social security number?
Well, if they're wiping out information and they're accessing it through the same system that, you know, that I believe that's part of the original application and the adhesion contract on the driver's license that originally started out to just give you over to have a driver's license, and that means that you're in commerce, which means if you're in commerce, then where, you know, where's the, look, everything I'm saying is argumentative, but I don't encourage this. I don't, you know.
You just want to check your own stuff to see what is it that you have. Like, you're not a voter.
Again, according, if you know, if we're talking about moving violations and things like that, according to the DOT, they set the rules and the patrol officers, not law enforcement, because if they're all taking an oath to the Constitution to take the seat or the position that they're in, if they're doing that, then the only law that's enforceable is treason. That's the only law in the Constitution that's enforceable. Anything else, they're talking about the corporation, codes, policies, statutes, rules, regulations, mandates, and ordinances. And by the way, mandates only go to from one court to another. They don't go out to the public. That's a court process.
When you're not going to do an argumentative, how should we attack this? I mean, like, I know she can't do nothing there because they keep throwing her in solitary confinement. So,
well, that's deprivation of rights. Under what cause are they depriving her of her communion? I mean, I would go in there with I would inform the Pope. I would, you know, I would write on, and that's going to cost you because that, you know, there are processes that you can do to remove yourself from that system. And I'm going to tell you right now, as horrible as this is, because I don't encourage it, but I know of someone who paid someone in there and they threw them out. If we pay them, they got nothing. The state then had to pay for them.
You said BK?
Yep. I hate to say that, but
what is BK? I'm so sorry. I don't know what that means.
Bankruptcy.
Oh, yeah.
But they're all operating under bankruptcy.
Well, they are. Go ahead. But they're using public funds to do all this.
Yep.
And that's not allowed.
We're what's keeping them alive.
That's correct.
Yeah. So what I was doing is starting to pull her out. And I know she has the license, which I'm going to close that out and try to change her status to a religious organization, but not a 501c3, but a 508c1a. But you don't use.
As soon as you are mentioning any of those, you are then in line with the state. Why do you have to inform anyone? You're giving up your God-given unalienable rights. You have rights that are unenumerated.
Right.
That are given to you by the Creator.
So just tell them that, though. I mean,
talking about a 508c1a, which you don't have to register anything.
Yeah. You don't register with a 508. You just put that in the verbiage of it.
Well, you're talking about a trust, and what has not been done is a trust that has been created. There
Right.
has not been a trust created.
Right. And I've got to get her trust done, which is not hard. I just have to get it in there. And right now I have a 90-day shot since the judge will not stop.
Hey, what's up? You okay? Are you home? Can I see you? Hello? Yeah, can I see you? I'm leaving CVS at the Port area coming around. Hmm? Okay, then. I got you. Sure. You got me?
What is murder in a second degree? That's a code. And they've never read her charges. They never gave her a presentment nor anything. They just threw her in there and they're telling me that you can't use a habeas corpus to get her out. And they told her because you were negligent. When you put that weapon back in the bushes, somebody could have picked it up and gotten killed. That's a lie. You can't use could have, would have, and should have. It has to be facts. And this is what the judge is doing. They prosecute you from the damn bench.
Article 1, Section 10, Clause 10, 1 is the Constitution.
Right.
Section 1, Clause 10, 1 is the Constitution.
Article 1, Section 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
So syntax, yes, you're talking about syntax grammar. Why I say syntax makes a law. Law is the contract.
okay.
So, well, putting in a complaint, Sam, Gold, to the judge, that's called a misprison felony. They don't like when you do that. 110.1, why I say,
Okay.
the government cannot plead on obligations of contracts.
Right.
So what is the judge doing?
She's violating, she's in breach of trust.
Well, you know, I would hold them, yeah. Well, you know, really hold them accountable, Sam Gold is saying, but, you know, I don't like going in and, you know, I don't want to be considered an enemy combatant. I'm not a part, I didn't, you know, I'm going to say, because this is where I start to get salty, but many people don't like to hear this, especially who I'm repeating in this conversation. Whose trust is why I say, whose trust is this? Is it the people's trust? Whose trust? Is it their trust? Is it the government's trust that they created? Is this a trust account that they've created?
Yes.
Okay. So if it's a government's trust and she's participating in it and you guys are participating in it.
Right. And we're trying not to.
Okay. So, you know, I hate saying this, but I can't stop but say this. For me, it's like bring forth the contract in dispute. I will conditionally accept this upon the burden of proof that you have jurisdiction over me. Regardless of if there was nobody there and someone is saying that there is a Ring doorbell and someone got this on footage and this was more of an accident to prevent someone from entering. Was this in someone's home?
Yeah, it was my daughter's apartment.
Okay, so she has a right to defend herself.
Right, and the judge, the attorney that they appointed to her, she told them, no, you can't bring in self-defense.
Well, absolutely you can. Absolutely you can, because this is invasion. And
Yeah,
under
but
the
he put that.
Constitution, which is the law, which is the oath that they took, they would then be in violation of the oath that they took.
Right. The
So-
judge is making these decisions, and
Well, again, she's giving her personal feelings and opinion, and she's not following the law.
exactly, that's my problem that I have. And my daughter tried to eject her from the case.
Well, I would ask if there is any financial gain in this, in the findings of this case. I would ask the judge. I would ask the prosecutor. I would ask what is their are they receiving any financial restitution in reference to this case?
Yeah.
Because it appears that based on the law versus what is being repeated, either in the court records based on what it is that the judge is saying, or the prosecutor, which I call the prostitutor because that's exactly what he's doing,
Right.
as the mechanism for the, well, you don't want to do that. I mean, you want to separate that. You want to use subrogation, but there's another way to get out of this. I only shared that with you because most people don't know that. Here's why I say. Well, we're going to let somebody speak right now.
If you find a car that belongs to you, you got her security card. Did you get it for the infant, or did you get it for her?
I guess it was for the infant. Yeah.
Okay, so what is the infant?
Well, she's not the infant.
Okay, so what is excuse me.
Say it again.
Who is the infant?
The infant's not here.
The infant is the United States employee, the officer, the government.
Okay.
So give it back.
Yeah, but I don't have one for her. Remember I told you, I don't know how they got a social security number. She had no identifications with her.
Because once they get her name, they have access to everything that's on her record.
Yeah, so I was saying, like, do I just say that I want them to close out the account?
No, you need the card to serve her back. Write an affidavit and release all rights, titles, and interests. See, you have an interest in this. We're holding
I have a copy of it. I have a copy of it. I can attach it to the document.
How old is she?
She's 30 now, but she was 25 in September.
Do you have a durable power of attorney for her?
No, I have a specific power of attorney.
Okay, she wrote it for you?
Yeah, actually, the jail typed it up and she signed it because I tried to do it durable and they just kept shredding them.
Yeah, they don't want you to get general durable power of attorney because then you can actually do something. Yeah, so
Exactly.
you're limited.
I'm limited, but if she tells me to do it, I can get her on a recording.
I don't know if that's going to work, but...
I can
So
try.
what grounds did you try to bring habeas corpus on?
On the fact that you can't hold somebody in jail just because you believe. See, this is what happened for the first 3 months. There was no police report filed or anything. So I filed the habeas because there was no ever formal charges brought. Just kept talking crap. I heard the detective, where's the police report? It's not been signed. I haven't seen it here. And he kept saying I was promoted. She said, it doesn't matter. Somebody replaced you. He was like, yeah, but the captain hasn't got. He just kept making excuses. How do you keep someone in jail? You don't even have a paper yet.
Put that down.
And they're saying, there is an information report. There isn't because the judge said you hadn't even seen that.
That's it.
I'm just going for work. I'm tired. Come on. What are you doing?
Yeah,
I gotta get my son off the bus too.
Where you going?
right.
We're not
So
going
I
there.
have to-
You better find somewhere to go. And I need my money up front because you like to lie.
Right, but she wasn't in court because remember I told you when they took her, she was fully injured.
Tired, boy.
I mean, severely injured.
So tired.
I don't know. What are the charges? She shot somebody on self-defense or something?
Yeah, she shot at the ground and the bullet ricocheted.
Your rings real? Your rings real?
This was done in her house.
Copper,
Yeah.
silver,
Fake.
copper and silver,
Copper and fake.
copper and gold and silver. Yeah, there ain't
I mean,
copper.
like, I guess God got tired of
Tired.
her, but
You never know your word.
She shot him.
It's peanut punch.
what she
I was drinking that. Peanut.
What she said she was trying to scare him, but here's the problem. The guy has two bullet holes
What is
in his
it?
leg,
A drink.
and
Tastes like
one
peanuts?
is a one diameter, and the
And
other
that one. It can make your own peanut. You just blend the peanut up and drink.
And I remember the detective calling me. He asked me if there
all
was
kind of stuff in there.
involved.
Says that
As if-
original peanut punch.
He went somewhere, and somebody else shot him. I just got like an Instagram of this guy who lives right down the street from him. They have his picture along with his best friend and another guy.